Hello investors, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this segment of my YouTube channel, I provide weekly market analysis every Sunday, highlighting the potential trade setup for the upcoming week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss an update. Look, I get it. Copying trade feels like the fast way to win, but here is the harsh truth. If you're following someone else's trade without understanding why, you're not really trading, you're just guessing. When you copy signals, you're not building confidence, you're building dependency over time. You do not understand the reason behind the entry, you're unaware of the risk, and if the market shifts, you don't know how to react. If the person loses, you lose as well. No plan, no growth overall. Without wasting any of your time, let's jump into the charts. Alright guys, welcome back to my screen. Roughly before I head on to showing you my trade analysis for the week, I'd like to show you how I prepare for the week. I like to first go to check the fundamental news we have ahead of the week, and I'm only checking the red flagged news. I don't really want to check other news events. I'm just trying to limit my focus. So the main news I feel like we have this week is EU's interest rate, which is going to happen on Thursday. We have other news with the PMI, service PMI, manufacturing PMI of Euro, GBP, and the dollar majorly. With me knowing that, I understand that Thursday is going to be very volatile. A couple of other days, Tuesday as well. But yeah, without wasting of your time, let's jump straight into the market. Fuck it, that. Well, I'd like to talk about a few trades that I have here with me. Let's start with EU. So this is EU on a daily time frame. Apparently, to be honest, I need us to break out of this trend line, retest, and keep buying. And at the same time, if I draw my Fibonacci from this low point in the market, this is on the daily time frame, to the highest point in this market, I can definitely see we still have some push to the downside, in the sense that the market is going to sell a bit more into this Fibonacci region supposedly, then give us a chart pattern like a structure shift, then we'll keep heading to the upside. So ideally, still no trade setup for me for now. I'll be waiting for this to happen. Our marked area for our area of interest to be 1.1400, which I'll be checking out. Then I also want to show you what ETH has been doing in the market. ETH has been moving crazy, even better than Bitcoin in the past few days. But Ethereum has been a fucked market for long. If you've been trading crypto for a while, you understand what I mean by Ethereum has not been the most solid market setup. But this trade is moving already, and I can't jump inside this trade. I'll just have to wait and be patient for it to be ready to sell back to an extent before I get into the market as I proceed. Yeah. Now let me go on to, and if I do check BTC as well, I think the second video on my YouTube channel, I explained how I was able to predict this whole move from here all the way here. I know we're heading to 125k. I definitely are going to break above it, and I see 150k in sight. But we need to break above 125k before that. For now, I see no trade setup here as well. Before I go any further, I would like to talk about Euro JPY. I think Sunday Swing episode 5, I spoke about Euro JPY buying. As at then, we were still somewhere here. I gave an entry on my Telegram group to get into the market from here. But one thing I really don't like about markets like this is it's too linear. to be very honest, I would like to be very patient and wait for a very decisive pullback. Let's say we have something like this, this, maybe this, and this, then we'll now start buying. That would be a very good place to enter the market from. Whatever trade you might see on my screen, just know they are more like intraday trades and scalp position. I was able to catch this last week, and I held my trade all the way here, and I took my profit out. This was a scalp position. How did I go about that? It was easy. I saw the Fibonacci trade from here to here. This was the lowest point, and this was the highest point, and the market pulled back here, creating a double bottom. Let me show you what I mean by a double bottom, like a W. Can you see this? Exactly. Market came in and created a double bottom. No brainer. It was on the 4 hours time frame. I had to catch that move. I had to catch the move to the upside. I dropped this on the Telegram group as well. But to be honest, this weekend, I'm not seeing much of a trade setup. I would like to be very, very patient with my trades for this upcoming week. And I like major news to come outside. Then let's see how it will affect the market. Same thing for GU, same thing for gold as well. I'm not certain about gold's move, but yeah, let me pick one chart and show you. When you truly understand market structure, entry mode, and price behavior, you start seeing trades before they happen. You're not reacting to signals, you're anticipating a move in the market. You know where your entry is, you know where your stop belongs, and overall, you know what time to stay away from the market. That is real control. So how do you go from copying to mastering? Simple. Studying, replay past charts, backtest your strategy. If you don't have a strategy, check my last YouTube video. Journal your trades from your losses to your winners. Surround yourself with traders that are actually teaching, not traders that are just throwing signals at you. Copying might work for a while, but understanding setup will keep you in the game for life. Stop chasing signals and learn the craft, because if you understand setup, you become the signal. Top-down analysis of this trade. Let me go to a weekly. Let's go to a monthly time frame to begin with. As you can see, this is a bearish market. I mean, it's easy for me to analyze this in 2 minutes. We've been selling since 2003 or therefore, which makes me understand that this market is going to be bearish. Why? CHF is a safe haven. I've said this over and over again. Top-down analysis. I understand the flow of the market. I've drawn my key supports, my support region, my resistance, my key support region, which has turned resistance now. And the market keeps heading to the downside. Very, very simple. Let me go straight to the most current chart pattern. Yes, I can definitely tell you this is a range market, but even in a range market, we could definitely see a couple of trends to catch here. And this was very, 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 very simple. Markets came into this resistance and started rejecting. It gave us an impulse move to the downside. Then it gave us a pullback move. As I was waiting for the market to give us a chart pattern formation, which it did. Let me go to a daily time frame for you to see. Sorry. All right. Remember what I was showing you. Here was an engulfing move to the downside. Market pulled back into this region. This was my area of interest. We came here, pulled back, and we gave us an M, which is double top. Then a structure shift, and we just started selling all the way down. I mean, this is what we like to look for in this market. This is what we like to look for in this market. We like to see the M complete. How did I spot that place as an area of interest? Very simple. I drew my Fibonacci from this highest point in the market to the lowest point in this market, neglecting all other moves in the market. Let me just hide this for a bit. Let me just remove it for a bit. And it was very, very simple.
Fibonacci play. This was on a daily time frame, 4 hours time frame. I could see it double top. The market shifted, and I was able to get my entry from somewhere here on a daily time frame. Can you imagine? So I've been holding this trade all the way from here, and I tend to hold the trade all the way down to its extension. But first, we need to break below this point here, which is this 1.06165. I can see the market still giving us moves, pullback, more sell to the downside, maybe a more reaction from here, and a proper break, But my target remains the Fibonacci extension. The market can suddenly come here and reverse totally, but for now, my trade is still in profit, and GU as well is selling, which is also giving it a more push to the downside. I've been able to break down chart analysis in 2-3 minutes for you. Very simple. Top down analysis, find an engulfing move to the downside, wait for the pullback in the Fibonacci region with a chart pattern, bang, 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 bang. That's all it takes. Yeah, that's my time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the breakdown and want more market analysis and trading tips, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join the community, and I'll see you next week with another setup.